but he's back on for two Umaga Marshall.
Well, they need to do everything they can to get the ball, but no problems for Gannon. Cowan kicks it back to Canterbury, so here's an opportunity they're looking for. Slade with his kick. The Southland tactic, which is worthwhile, it's come off. The Canterbury player, as the referee ruled. Chip from Cowan. It's going to set up nicely, though, to Slade. Whitelock. He needs help. He gets it. Now Canterbury have to look after the ball. Can they conjure up a try? Laulala's the one man who could do so. James Patterson against his new teammates shows no mercy. Takes it up to the halfway. Tackling is strong. You can see where the motivation is. It's a Canterbury penalty for Southland, is coming over the top, just too enthusiastic.
Wow, Dion Bates just cut it down in its tracks, the counter-attack. The Southland boys just wanted to take advantage of it and plough on and help their mate. Probably just a little bit over the top. But danger averted for the meantime.
Canterbury have not spent a lot of time in the recent moments down Southland's way.
Boom on Patterson. A great tackle. Ball almost dislodged. I think Patterson just managed to hold on to it.
What a finish we've got to this match. Well, there's 10,500 approximately in the stand. They're making the noise of a crowd twice that size. This is why the Shield will always be the pinnacle achievement in New Zealand football, to engender such passion on both sides. Now the Canterbury pride will be tested. Tackling was timed well, but not affected completely. So it's been held up. Southland will be hoping it stays that way. Canterbury the reverse. No sign of it coming out at the moment. The referee will be keen on a restart. Now the ball comes free. But it's a hand in there, gets it back to Southland.
Number 9, pulling the legs out.
Well, key decision, Kuwayu on Colin Slade. Just to slow up that movement again.
Thanks, Vinny.
Give his fellow defenders the opportunity. And this defensive effort from Southland has been remarkable. They've built their game around it and been totally confident in it. Bateman with a wide pass to Slade. Kuwayu had read it, come out of his line early. Opened up the opportunity for Cowell to get his hands on ball with other supporters. And then it's Tyson Keats who's trying to put one of the Southland players to deck, who now has the ball, and that's where the penalty came.
Not out. Will that be expensive? There's been a lot of errors in this match, but because both sides have made them, the excitement has never abated. This is Bateman. Keats. Now, they will surely use the skill set they have in the backs. Maitland's made the break that they most needed. Manu hangs on. And there's a penalty coming Canterbury's way. The advantage will apply. What will happen from this position? Canterbury want 3 points, get close enough. They'll come back to the penalty.
Tackle without the ball.
And I think they'll plug the corner, JP.
Well, what have they got? 4, just over 4 minutes. It's not a long time.
Number 2 on 8.
There's a minute and a half or so with the kick. This is the Maitland break. Didn't look like there was much on. We just put the hammer down enough. Busted a couple, and I think Rutledge was taken there for early tackle.
Well, Maitland is the injured player. I think Canterbury got a kick in the corner and just trust their line out and drive if they can. They score wide. That's going to put a hell of a lot on Stephen Brett.
They score under the posts, Ian. It'll put a hell of a lot on whoever's kicking the goal. is...
This is when you don't want to be a goal kicker.
That's right, JP. That is dead right. Robinson's not feeling too bad about it at the moment. 3 minutes and counting.
Phenomenal atmosphere for half a ground, I'll tell you.
Good take at the back. No chance to drive on that, but they're very close to the posts. Control it better at the back this time. Southland are so desperate for it. They pinched it. That could be the moment. There's been a few. We think the game may have turned on, and that, this close to the finish, surely a crucial one.
Well, it was either Boys or McIntosh. I think it was the skipper. Got the hands in there at exactly the right time.
Tyson Keats had a wee bobble himself, but the referee signalled that it had gone backwards, so I think it might have forced him into having a dab.
Even if Robinson kicks it 5 metres up the field, out is more important. This time, no mistake.
Yeah, he's Keats there as a wee. Well, it was ruled to go backwards, could have been called knock on, so he has to dab. And then who is it that gets in there?
Well, it wasn't McIntosh. I think it might be Boys.
Yeah, Boys again.
You know, that's former All Black Kevin Laidlaw played in that match in 59. He did his first ever bet on a rugby match tonight. He's placed it on Southland. He's sitting there with 2 minutes to go.
That'd be a few bob.
Before he has to tell his wife that he's had the bet. Now, the ball available. This is the time that they can just rumble it. They've chosen not to. They've chosen to give it back to Canterbury, and Patterson has it. He'll spread it wide, as will Canterbury. Surprising tactic by Southland with that time ticking by. Up to the halfway, Canterbury ball, danger, has to be snuffed out. The defence that has been so good for Southland has to be again once more. Canterbury, never to say die. They get the pass out. They're getting very close to the touch and going to have to shore up. Defenders on their last legs. They need to hang on for another minute. Canterbury need to make something happen. If they scored a try here, wouldn't that be a priceless moment in Shield history?
He's the tackler. He's down now.
No less so for Southland if they can defend it. There's a scrum. It'll be the last one of the match.
Jason Rutledge, what a night he has had. Right in amongst every single thing in this match.
Yeah, the work rate. Let's throw the dice for Canterbury.
And the Southland reserves trying to inspire the crowd. Not that they need it. These are the last moments of a epic struggle. Keats, can Canterbury come up with something to defend the Loggerwood? Can Southland hold on in these dying seconds? Tackle their hearts out. That's what they've done for the whole 80 minutes. They're doing it again. 22 metres to go. Canterbury also out on their feet. Both teams exhausted. A turnover may determine the final outcome of the match. All Southland need to do is kick it out. They're taking their time over it. No mistakes will be the call. There's a penalty. That will be the Shield changeover. Jimmy Cannon is delighted. So too the rest of the Southland team. Stand by for an eruption. Half a century of waiting is over.
Okay, we're waiting for the big.
The ball will need to be cleared to touch. It'll be one of the finest moments in Southland rugby history. They've won the Ranfurly Shield.